Hey guys, welcome to episode 11 of the Be For Real podcast.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Today's a beautiful day. The weather is improving, as we always do. A little bit of weather talk, weather forecast.
Weather update, yep.
Yeah, things are good. How's your week been? What's new?
Good. Yeah, it's been good. I had a good weekend. The weekend was really nice out, but I mean, I pretty much just worked. So it's like the one super nice day that everyone's like, oh, time to go outside and tan and hang out. I'm like, oh, clocking in, 8-hour shift inside.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucked, but whatever. It was still nice to like wear shorts and skirts out, and that was nice. Then yeah, on Sunday I just went for dinner with friends, and I went to a cafe in the morning.
I saw that on your story. Those cups are so cool.
They're so cute.
I was gonna reply and I'll be like, I'll just tell her in person.
Yeah, I had like a productive Sunday too. Like I was putting my
that.
laundry away in the morning, and then all of a sudden I was like, no, I need to redo all my drawers right now. Like I was like, suddenly I need to take everything out and redo all my drawers, which was nice. So now they're like super nice and organized.
I love that.
I went through all my clothes too while I was at it. So then
Love that.
yeah, I just feel like I needed a little
Revamp.
summer refresh and make some room for new clothes, hopefully.
I've been needing to do that so bad, like you don't even know.
It feels so nice, and I feel like I keep things, and then later I'm like, okay, why do I have this? Like, I just really don't wear it. So I was like, realistically, are you gonna wear this or are you not?
Dude,
and
that's actually always a debate when I try to get rid of clothes. I make up scenarios in my head to keep something. Like, I'm like, you know what? I might wear it if this happens or if I do this, but realistically she's not going to be ever worn.
No. So it's like, just get rid of it, and then it just makes room for something else that it'll probably take up a bunch of space eventually. So
yeah,
but yeah, no, my week's been good so far. So yeah, what about you?
It's been good. I had a fun weekend. It was pretty chill. Saw some family, saw some friends, and it was a good time. I woke up this morning a little bit like, you know, when you're just about to get sick and you feel like the pre-symptoms happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I woke up this morning, and I was like, oh shit, because Joel had been sick. Like, he just got over his cold he was having. It wasn't really like a huge, cold where you're like really down bad. It was more so just mild, like a little mild cold. And I was really hoping I wouldn't catch it, because usually when he gets sick, I don't get sick. Like, usually my immune system, she stands strong.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what, I'll be fine. But lo and behold, I woke up today and I was like, oh shit, like I am actually not feeling that great.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was feeling a lot shittier this morning, but I like got ready for the day. I kind of got my body moving a bit. So now I feel like a lot better than I did this morning. And I took some vitamins. I made myself a tea or a couple of teas. I've been drinking a lot of fluids and water and stuff just to really help nip this thing in the butt, because I do not have time to get sick. You know, when you just have like the most busy week and month and you're just like, really, like I couldn't have been sick another time, like over the weekend or whatever. But it's okay. Hopefully I can nip her in the butt and I can still like continue doing my day-to-day things, and I'll just maybe feel a little shitty on the side, but like I can handle that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pretty good at handling sickness. I feel like in general women are really good.
Yeah.
And then when boys get sick, they act like it's the end of the world, even if it's like the most mild cold ever.
Yeah, they're so dramatic about it.
Literally, sometimes when Joel gets sick, I don't even believe him, and I'm like, are you really sick, or is this boy sick, or what is this?
Yeah.
Because I don't know, like I think men handle pain a lot differently than women do, or most men. So I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like, are you really sick right now? Or are you just milking it?
Yeah. No, seriously.
But yeah, so other than that, I'm doing good. I just my immune system needs to kick in a little bit. I need to stand strong. But speaking of, I made myself a turmeric tea for today's episode. I put a little bit of lemon juice and honey in it as well to really spruce her up.
In the cutest mug I've ever seen.
Yeah, guys, I got this mug from Winners, and she really got me in the checkout line. You know when they put like a bunch of shit in like the checkout line so you buy before checking out?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got me. And this is like the most cute strawberry summer mug ever.
It's so adorable.
And she's holding my little turmeric tea today so I can get better.
And then I just made myself a little strawberry matcha this morning, and it's already like almost gone. I've been chugging it.
I was gonna say, how did you even keep it through for your car ride here?
I know
that would be gone if it was
I know
me.
I was chugging it, and I was like, wait, I should stop.
Yeah.
So we had a little bit left.
Yeah.
Anyways, cheers
to episode 11.
Your mug is so much cuter than mine.
If you guys haven't noticed, we have a little guest on today. Her name is Binu, and she loves to hang with the girls. Tupi is actually sleeping on the bed upstairs, and I wasn't going to bother her because when they're both here, they kind of create a ruckus and they start playing with our cords, and then we have to get them out. So I'm like, I'm going to keep her upstairs. She's okay if she's sleeping, and then Binu won't get like instigated, you know? But yeah, we should have got her a mic. She's probably a little jealous right now.
Baby Mike. Oh,
like one of those little ones that you see on TikTok. Yeah.
Big. So it's now June, as we know. We've said 3 times already.
Which is absolutely crazy. Like I can't wrap my head around the fact that it's already 6 months into the year.
No, halfway into the year is really crazy. I swear it was just New Year's.
Yeah, like
New Year's resolutions.
I don't like how the time is passing by this fast.
Yeah.
It's actually insane. Like, please let us know down below if you guys are feeling the same way, because this is just absurd.
It's a little crazy. Like June, hello, next thing you know, it's literally going to be November.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm like very happy that it's summer.
Yeah, me too.
But like the fact that it is already summer is just creeping me out.
Yeah, it just like creeps up on you, I swear, every year.
It really does.
But that's okay, because that's great.
I know.
At the same time, right?
I'm not going to complain. As long as summer goes by slower, I'll be happy.
Yeah, then it's okay. The world can slow down a little bit now. Thank you.
Yeah, put it on pause.
But anyway, so since it is now 6 months in the year, we kind of just wanted to do like check in on like our goals and how the year has been going so far, and you know, maybe like what kind of things we've achieved, if we've stuck to our goals throughout the year, and kind of like what we're thinking for the rest of the year, like what kind of goals or things we want to incorporate into the next half of the year that maybe we didn't do before.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we just wanted to give a little rundown on that kind of stuff, that kind of vibe.
One of my goals for the mid-year, that's like a newer goal that I need to get done, is clean out, like you were just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I need to clean out my whole, like all of my closets, all like just my whole wardrobe needs to be completely cleaned. I haven't been through like all my clothes since I moved in here, which has been like a year now.
Oh yeah. And
that's been a long time. Like usually I do it more frequently, but I guess I just kind of, I don't know, been busy and I haven't been doing it because like it's dedication. Like you need to allocate like a few hours depending how much you have to like sorting through it and cleaning it out, taking everything out, putting it back. So I really just want to, like, I don't want to mess around here. I want to take everything out of my drawers, everything out of my closet, put everything in a big pile and completely just like redo everything, because that's a more satisfying feeling for me than just doing it like drawer by drawer.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just feel like since it's been a year, I need to do that.
Yeah.
And so that's going to happen soon. I'm probably going to film it for YouTube in like a summer reset video, because I just feel like also all of my clothes are just, half of them need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I keeping around things that I haven't worn in like 3 years?
Yeah.
And I'm so bad at that. Like I was already saying, like I make excuses of these scenarios where I'm like, oh, I might need it when this happens. But it's like, girl, you're never going to wear that. I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, where you just are making excuses to keep pieces.
Yeah.
But it's just like overconsumption. My closets are getting so full. Like my closets are both full. My drawers are all full. It's too much.
Yeah.
Like I really need a reset, and I'm really excited to do that, because I feel like a closet clean out does so much for your mental clarity.
It does. It feels so nice.
Mm-hmm. And also I feel like clothes hold a lot of stagnant energy.
Mm-hmm.
And so getting rid of them can be really helpful, like especially starting a new season.
Yeah.
And now since it's like halfway through the year, I just feel like I need to do some sort of big reset.
Big old cleanse.
Refresh. And there's nothing better than doing a satisfying clean out.
Yeah.
Because other than like cleaning out my clothes, the only thing I can really think of like in the house that really needs a huge clean out is our garage. I wouldn't say it needs like a ginormous clean out. It's more so just like we have so much cardboard in the garage that needs to be like broken down and like recycled.
Yeah.
When we do recycling, I think it comes every 2 weeks. They only allow us to put like a smaller bag. And so it's just hard to get rid of it. Yeah. But I kind of want to just cut everything up and like take it to a recycling depot or something and like do it there just to get rid of everything. Yeah, I feel like those are the 2 things that I really want to get done going into this new summer season. And like besides that, pretty much I feel like everything in my house is like up to par, and like I always like go in and clean. Yeah. But like those are like the 2 big things where I'm like, okay, this needs to happen before the summer starts, and like so I can go in with new energy.
Absolutely.
When you cleaned out your closet this week, did you like how much clothes did you throw away? Was it like a big batch, or was it just like a couple things?
It was just a couple things, because I find I go through my clothes like quite often.
That's really good.
Like I feel like just every couple months I will be like, nope, need to get rid of stuff, because I'll like see like 2 things and I'm like, I never wear these. It's So then I take them out and I'm like, okay, well, I might as well just look through all my clothes then and
Yeah.
see. So I do that all the time. I made like probably 2 like regular size. Well, I have like a mini like IKEA bag full of one stuff that I'm going to take to like a vintage store, because there's a couple vintage stores that
like pay you, right?
yeah, like they buy stuff off you.
Yeah.
I have a bag of like good stuff that like a vintage store could want, and then I have stuff that's like I'm just going to take to Plato's Closet and see if they'll take anything.
Yeah.
And then by those, whatever's left, I'll just donate it, because I don't need it. So I'm like, if I can get a little bit of cash back for some of it, then that's always good.
That's a good idea. You may as well get some money back. If I'm
like, I'm not just going to donate the stuff that like I paid good money for, and it's like, if I could still get a couple bucks back, why not?
Yeah. And it's especially if you're like giving it to somewhere like Value Village, where they get all their clothes for free. And they can like,
and they super upcharge it though. It's expensive these days.
But that's why it's like, okay, if I have like some shit clothes or whatever that I really don't like, they're not gonna sell, or I can't get money for, I'm gonna go to Value Village for.
Yeah, me too.
But if I have anything worthy of money, like actual good shit,
then you want to sell it.
Oh my gosh, I am not gonna bring them to Value Village, because Value Village, their pricing, like you said, has become absolutely disgusting.
Yeah,
it's like
it's a lot.
So bad. So yeah, that's
if I can ever get money back for like any clothes, because it's like, well, I spent my own money on this, like if I can get a little bit back, like that'd be nice, right? It's not like it got destroyed and you can't sell it, or you can't get rid of it, like you have to throw it in the garbage. I'm not throwing it in the garbage, someone's gonna wear this, so someone else's turn now. But yeah, I feel like it wasn't too much stuff. I have like two bags, like 2 medium small bags of stuff. Yeah, it just always feels nice, especially because like not like I get that much clothes all the time, but like a couple new things come in, and then it's like, oh, now you don't have space, or now your drawers are too congested.
It accumulates
so you need to take a few
fast.
things out. Yeah, so I feel like I do clean out my drawers and my closet decently often.
Yeah, and when I think about it, I honestly wear like the same things on repeat.
Yeah, same.
Just a huge rotation of like my staple pieces.
Yeah, same.
And I'm like, why do I have all these extra clothes that I never touch? And it's just absurd. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be giving away, actually I'm gonna be giving away to my younger sister Madison, because whenever I get rid of clothes, she's like, gimme girl, you gotta go through me before you go through any donation.
It was literally my friends too. They're like, anything I can have. And I'm like, you can come and look. That's so funny. Yeah, there's always someone ready for it. Yeah, like, let me see.
No, literally.
Right. Yeah, cleaning's a good one. That's definitely an upcoming goal. I feel like goal for me too would just be getting out of the house, like saying yes to doing more things, like just making more plans to do things. I do love my peace and serenity, like time at home, but I just feel like over the summer and the next bit of the year, I just want to just make more plans, do more things, make more experiences, memories. Not that I say no, but it's like I don't say no to things. I always say yes to things, but I'm like, I need to initiate more plans. You know what I mean?
So you can get out more. So you're not just saying yes, but you're actually being like, oh, hey, we should go do this, and initiating.
And making it happen, right? Yeah. I feel like a lot of the time, me and friends will be like, oh, let's do this, and it doesn't happen. But it's like, okay, initiate the plan, time and place, let's do it.
Yeah, time and place. Yeah. Let's go.
Just want more things to do over the next bit. Yeah, I feel like my life has been like pretty stagnant for a bit, so I feel like it's just fun to like make plans and do things, at least like have every week something to look forward to. Yeah, no, 100%. And that's how you get new experiences, and you never know what can come out of just going out one night. Like, I don't know, I just feel like when you put yourself in like different positions and stuff like that, you never know what can come of it. Yeah. Like if you feel like you're a bit stagnant, I feel like that's the way to break it, is like go trying out new things and just doing more things, and then you never know what can come of doing stuff. Like I don't even know how to fully explain it, but no, I know what you mean. Yeah, no, I agree with that too.
It's a good spot to start.
Exactly.
I've talked about this before, but another one of my goals that I actually didn't even have written down at the beginning of the year that I've kind of discovered recently is just like spending less time on my phone and social media. That kind of ties into like going out more, because that does get you off your phone. Yeah. And it's definitely harder to do that in the winter. But even like in the winter, I need to try to make an effort to not just like rot inside all the time, and like, I don't know, do like a girls painting night inside, like just like creative things that you can do inside.
Oh my God, can you host one of those, please? That'd be so fun.
Oh my God, I literally
You're the perfect like cute little table to do it. And
I do. And it's like, it's funny because a lot of the times I don't even realize that it's like I have the perfect place to host.
You fully do, like little girls nights.
I know. But see, that's like another thing where it's like you just don't think of doing. Yeah. And it's like somebody needs to almost nudge me and be like
tell you to do it. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, I should do that.
Yeah, I should do that. Right? And I just, going into what you said, I want to initiate more things and do more things. Even in the winter months, I feel like it's so easy to make excuses like, oh, the weather's shit, like we can't do anything. Yeah. But you create your own reality technically. So it's like, okay, the weather's shit, let's plan some cute, fun, creative things to do inside.
Yeah.
And so even like going into the winter and fall months this year, I definitely want to make that a priority and not just like watching TV all day on the weekend when it's raining, and like actually planning fun things and making more experiences and memories, not just carrying that throughout the summer, but carrying that throughout the winter, and just staying off my phone more, limit my social media time, and live my life, like do things that are off of my phone, because I feel like everybody or a lot of people like prioritize that in the summer, but the summer is only 3 months out of the year.
Yeah.
So it's also important to take that through like the winter months too, even though it could be, it's a lot harder. It's possible. So
stick it through.
Yeah, that's definitely like a mid-year goal that I implemented, and I want to keep her going. So
that's a good one. I like it.
Yeah.
For me, I want to get into like different forms of exercise. Yeah, I've been very unmotivated to go to the gym. Like I still do, but it's just like I'm not that excited to go.
Yeah, it's kind of like you
there.
have to force yourself to go.
Yes, it's kind of like, okay, I just want to go. Otherwise, I feel bad about myself. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really want to get into like Pilates or yoga, which I've done both of those before, but they just weren't things that I stuck through, because like just having a gym membership that's like cheap and easy, like you don't actually have to pay, like it just comes out of your account, like you can go whenever.
Yeah.
It's close by, like it's just easy. But no, I really want to definitely do some Pilates and yoga for the rest of the year, and then also just do like more walks or like sport activities, like we said, tennis in our last video, like just playing outside, and just things like that. I don't know, biking, like I just want to do other forms of physical activity for the rest of the year.
Yeah, we need to go to a Pilates class together.
No, we really do.
Like we should even, I was thinking this, we should even do like a routine, even just like one class a week, that we're like, okay, let's say Wednesdays at this time we meet for this class. Yeah. That would be so fun.
Yeah, no, that would be really fun. I would love to do that.
And I've also been like wanting to get into different forms of exercise too, especially like reformer Pilates. I feel like going with a friend and stuff, it just makes it that much more fun. Having a workout buddy, like you said, going to the gym could get super repetitive, especially if you're going alone. It's like, it kind of takes the fun out of it sometimes. And you got to like re-inspire yourself and remotivate. But I think it's just so important to move your body in different ways, because then you're keeping your body guessing, you know?
True.
Like the more different workouts you do, the more well-rounded you're going to be. Yeah. And I feel like that really is beneficial for your body's health. And not only doing the same like gym exercises all the time, but like doing a Pilates class here, or doing a, I don't know, CrossFit class there.
Yeah. Or boxing.
Doing boxing, doing tennis. I feel like it's important to switch things up mentally, for your mental sake, and also just for it's good physically. Yeah. You know, so it works different muscles.
Yeah, exactly. Get every muscle going. Stop with the thumb texting muscles.
Yeah.
My thumbs don't need any more work. They need a break.
It's kind of funny because you could be, I feel like, going to the gym every single day and like doing kind of like the same workouts and whatever, but then this has happened to me where it's like, then I'll try something different, where let's just say it's like a workout class. I will be so sore after doing that workout class because it's working different muscles. Yeah. And that's why I feel like it's important.
I rarely get that sore anymore after going to the gym. Yeah. It's like a little bit here and there.
Yeah. But like once you do something different.
Something like a workout class will have me like, I can't move for days. Yeah.
And even just me playing soccer, like I remember I was going to the gym time and time again. I'm like, oh, I'm fit. I'm in shape. I played a soccer game. Dude, I was like that next morning I woke up with full body pain. Yeah. And I'm like, is this even possible? Like I thought I was fit, but apparently this is working different muscles.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, good point.
Yeah. Another kind of goal that I am having, especially for this like next half of the year, is I just want my content that I post to be like more meaningful. Mm-hmm. Ever since going through my spiritual awakening and stuff, I feel like I really have like a greater purpose and like helping others with the mindset that I adopted and then I have, and just like being more mindful of what I post and what kind of meaning it has behind it, because I feel like it's very easy to just like post mindless content. I feel like I've definitely thought about this before, but sometimes it's hard to implement. Mm-hmm. And I just want to be, I guess, more unique within my content and strive to just make more of an impact and talk about like my mindset and my views more often, not just primarily focus on, like my routine, my productivity, my like motivation, not just primarily focus on that in my videos, but also like incorporate more just like things that will make you think about life, think deeply into your heart, and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like more selfless content over selfish content.
Exactly. And it's like, I still like, don't get me wrong, I'll still be showing like clothing hauls and like all that stuff and like keeping my content basically the same. Yeah. But I don't know, especially I just have like a really clear vision moving forward on what I want to do, especially for like my summer videos, just like kind of changing them a bit and not so much focusing on what titles are going to get me more views and more clicks, so I can make more money, keep up with the trends, because it's honestly super, super exhausting to keep up with trends and trying to get those views. And I've been chasing views since I started YouTube, because, you know, that's the main goal, is you want to make more money. But it's like, when I take money out of that, what do I want to do? And I think I really just need to focus on that moving forward to be more fulfilled, because it's easy to kind of get lost in that and see how much money you're making and just being like, okay, well, this is working, so why would I stop? Yeah. But then it's like, okay, if I'm not feeling 100% fulfilled, something needs to change. And it's really scary going out of that, like stepping out of my comfort zone and posting different things and maybe like making things more simple, switching up some things about my content. It's out of my comfort zone because it makes me worry, like, oh shit, is this going to affect my income? Is this going to affect my views? And obviously, like, that's a rabbit hole in itself. But I've been really, really trying to make this a goal to just not care about that kind of stuff and just think more about what do I want to do. And I think that after I like figure that out and start making content that's like really, really resonates with me more than anything, I think that's when things will really start to pick up. And yeah, because I have been feeling a bit stagnant in my content recently, and people have been saying that they do love like how they just see like my day-to-day life, and they say that they love how it's kind of like repetitive in a way, because that's why they watch me. Because they like how I give them motivation, and they love how they could follow along my daily routine. And not that I'm going to take that away, but I don't know, I just feel like I'm always like so hyper focused on the little details about like getting the most engagement and stuff, but I just need to really like let that go and do what I want to do, and it's all out of fear. I do this all out of fear of losing subscribers, losing engagement and whatever. But if I actually want to be fulfilled long term, I feel like I have to do what I truly want to do and follow my passion and follow my heart, and that's when I'm going to see real success.
And people also know when like you're being real, just like how we know with like law of attraction and all that stuff, like when you're putting out like your true energy and like how you really feel about things and doing what you want, like you're just going to radiate the highest frequency, and it's going to bring you the better things, right? And there's always like lows before there's highs or whatnot, so it's like that might be scary and like different at first, but whatever feels true to you.
I mean, it's super scary because this is like my income. So when I'm changing something up with something that's been working for me for the past long time, that is a scary feeling. It's freaky. Because it's like, okay, I could be saying bye to basically everything in a way. Like, you know, it's what really I mean. Dramatic, but like, it's super dramatic, honestly. But it's like,
I know what you mean, though.
It's hard to articulate exactly what I mean, but just in general, I just feel like I see a lot of like influencers nowadays where it's just like, I could tell that they're just like trying to be an influencer and just they're super like superficial about things. That's like the opposite of what I want. I want to actually like make a difference with my platform. And so hopefully I can start doing that. So things are going to be switching up a bit on my YouTube, like slowly, gradually. I'm not going to like all of a sudden just like completely change my stuff. I'm going to like really just step into what I want to do and like go with the flow. I have a couple fun new projects I'm working on this summer, so you guys will see.
Can we have a hint at all? Or is that super confidential?
Just think like cinematic, okay. That's the hint I'm giving.
Okay, fun.
So like I'm excited.
That's a good one. I like it. Really good. Really good. Exciting. Can't wait to see what you do with that.
Thank you.
One of my also like mid-year goals, I feel like it's like kind of similar to yours. It's like the same aspect in like social media ways, versus I need to like get my shit together because I want to like grow on social media and do it like as a job. So I'm like, I just need to like shit post. Like I just need I need to be opposite. Like I just need to post everything. Like I just need to get more content and post more and be out there more, which I feel like the stuff I already post now is like authentic to me. Like I don't really know how to be like non-authentic. Do you know what I mean?
Not saying I'm not authentic, guys, but through that.
No, I know what you mean. But like instead of being like, oh, I'm making this video because of a brand deal, so I'm kind of doing something even though I, you know, maybe I could be doing this, I'd rather or something. That's what I know, like you more so mean like that. Like it's more structured in ways that you're like, oh, I could just do whatever I feel like doing instead of like what I kind of like have to do.
Exactly.
More like that. I just want to like get my, see, I'm in the point where I'm like, hey, I need the engagement, like I need the views, like I need to like post whatever. And like when you're in earlier stages too, it's like that's what everyone says, like you have to stay consistent and like post a lot. So it's like obviously you can't post the most meaningful every video. Like some of it is gonna be just kind of whatever. I also just want to really grow my social media, and like that's always something that I've wanted to do. Just where like I've been at with like work and life, I just feel stagnant and I need a bit of a change and a different change of work and income and whatnot. I don't know, I just have plans for things I want to do, and I just feel like I need to take different steps to get there.
Yes, I totally
and
feel
like change things up a bit. So yeah, that's something I want to work on and whatnot. So that's like a goal for me for the rest of the year. I feel like that was like my goal for this year, and it was like, oh, like hit however many followers, and I'm like haven't made a dent in that, and I'm like, okay girl, like you need to get yourself together and like just be on it. But once I get my hair done next week, then I'll be posting a lot.
You're gonna see a lot of content.
Yeah, once you guys see me next week, it's gonna be fabulous.
She's gonna be I might not even recognize her.
No, you won't. I'm a whole new girl.
A whole new person.
Gosh,
that hair transition TikTok, I already know she's coming.
You already know you're gonna see like 17.
Yeah, there's gonna be like
1,000,000.
25.
I'm gonna be like, guys, please make at least one go viral, please.
And then everyone's gonna be commenting like, girl, what do I tell my hairdresser to get this?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. And I'm like, I literally don't know. I'm like, I'm literally gonna have to ask my hairdresser. I'm gonna film her and say,
Sophia,
everyone's gonna ask me what I get. Tell them. Because I don't know. She goes in the back and mixes up her little bowl and then comes back. I don't know what she's doing.
She mixes up
her concoction some crazy potion stuff in there. I don't know.
Yeah,
but it looks good. So.
But it turns out great. So whatever she does, it's good.
It's working.
One thing I did want to say, just about like content in general and stuff that I've really realized over the past like while. Okay, so Joel has been reading this book recently, and it has to do, or like there's different concepts within the book. One of the concepts within the book is about pendulums and making your own pendulum.
Pendulum?
Like a pendulum?
Isn't it pendulum?
Pendulum? Is it pendulum?
Is it with a D?
Pendulum? I've always pronounced it pendulum.
I've always heard it pendulum.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Should we fact
look
check
it up?
this?
Like you mean like something where like it like says yes and no, right?
Yes, like the thing that swings.
Pendulum. I think
Are you
it's a
sure?
D.
I've always heard people pronounce a pendulum.
That's why I was like, wait.
Hold on.
What's a pendulum?
We're fact checking this right now. Oh my god, it is pendulum.
Okay,
Wait, but I have always
wait. Now you're like, wait, guys.
Even Joel pronounced a pendulum.
That's so funny. No, it's pendulum. That's why when you said that, I was like, does she mean pendulum?
Okay, well, I'm going to be pronouncing it however I do, so just bear with me here, guys.
Pendulum works too.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. We know now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny.
That's okay. Yeah, anyway, so the concept of the book is creating your own pendulum, and...
Pendulum?
Pendulum. Lime juice. Let's get that one out. So, okay. Take, for example, me. I always try to focus on, like, what's doing good on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
What titles are doing good, what thumbnails are doing good, and the keywords and everything, right? That is me being sucked in to a pendulum. Somebody out there on the internet was basically, like, the founder of the types of videos that a lot of people are making right now. Like, the thumbnail style, the title style. Somebody was the founder of that.
Yeah.
So they created this pendulum, right?
Yeah.
Since they created this pendulum, they are like the top tier person who does this. And I have swung along their pendulum. So
Whoa.
I am in their pendulum right now, right?
I just love you saying pendulum like over and over.
I keep saying it so much.
No, just keep saying it, but I love it. Yes, you and your pendulum.
So I am currently in that one, okay? And the problem with being in someone else's pendulum is that you will never be at the top. I hopped on their frequency, but it's not my own frequency.
Yeah.
In a way it is. Obviously I don't copy anyone's content. Side note on that. There's this, like, this is tea, guys. This girl on YouTube.
Someone copying you?
I won't out her.
You will to me after though.
Oh, I will.
I need to know.
I will. I have never copied anybody's like titles before.
Yeah.
I've taken inspiration from people's videos, obviously. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's cool, I should do that too. But I have never in my life copied anybody's titles word for word.
No, you look at your video, what content you have, and you go, okay, this.
Yes, I have never done that. But guess what? This girl on YouTube. She has more subscribers than me. She has like 500,000. She copy pasted. I'm not even kidding you. Didn't change one stinking word of my videos. She did it twice now. She copied my exact title, word for word. And guess what? YouTube did her dirty because they put her on the homepage for me. And I'm like, I literally looked at the video and I was like, wait a sec. Like, that's literally the title I just used like a month ago.
Okay, so like recently posted.
Oh, I posted and then she posted like a month later. And this has happened twice now where she's
Did you know who this person was before?
I think I've seen her around like on my explore page before, but I have never like really watched her videos.
She's not from here, is she?
No, she's not.
Okay.
She's from, I don't even know, to be honest. But word for word, girl, like she didn't change one thing in that title. And I know that she copied me because she posted it right after. And it's the same type of video. And I'm like, you could take inspiration from my videos, but please don't copy paste my title like that. That's just like copyright right there, you know?
Yeah. You're like, I'm coming for you.
No, like I'm literally coming for, and it's not like I do simple titles. I don't do like, oh, day in my life. I like make my titles very searchable and like make sure they're optimized. And I
day doing this with that, this inspiration, this
plus
and
this,
that.
plus that, like, this emoji here.
It's long.
Yeah.
Like you have
and I do that for a reason because it's optimized to this YouTube search engine. Anyways, going into that, yeah, she just literally did that. Anyways, I thought that I would just expose some tea for you guys if you want some behind the scenes juicy info. Yeah, if you want to hear who it is, you got to pay $5.99 down below. I'll expose.
Patreon.
OnlyFans. I have an OnlyFans, but it's just to expose her.
Oh my god.
I have like one video on there telling everyone.
Yeah.
Anyways, tea.
Wait, because now what were we saying?
I know. Oh, the pendulum.
The pendulum.
The pendulum. Okay. Basically, obviously, like the content that I post, like I don't flat out copy anybody.
Yeah.
But I do like am on the same like I said, frequency and bandwidth on like what other people are posting and they're seeing results. So I hopped on it. Mm-hmm. I am currently in somebody else's pendulum.
Their swing emotion.
I hopped on.
Yeah.
And because more and more people are hopping on, it just makes them kind of bigger and bigger because it's like more trendy, right?
Yeah.
With that being said, the point I want us to get across was if you want to see real success, you need to create your own pendulum. And that is something that I have been really, really thinking about recently.
Yeah.
And that is why I want to like shift things.
Yeah.
And
it's a hard thing to do.
It is a hard thing to do.
Because it feels like everything is already, like it feels like there's like no original ideas anymore. You know what I mean?
100%.
So I'm sure like that's a hard
It's a hard thing because it's like, but it's like people have done it.
Yeah. True.
Also, have you ever heard of like...
You have to think really hard.
No, I gotta use my brain power.
Really lock in with your brain there.
Yeah, seriously.
But sorry, yeah, if I heard of what?
Have you ever heard of the saying that you should always be doing what's opposite of what everybody else is doing?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. It's like hopping on trends. It's like, okay, you could get maybe some views, but that's only going to last you for so long,
it's not
right?
lasting. Yeah.
But if you do something that nobody else is doing, ties into making your own pendulum.
Now everybody's going to hop on your trends.
Then once everybody's bored and done with what's going on right now, they're going to be like, oh shit, I actually really like this. And then you're going to start a huge pendulum. A perfect example of this that I've always like thought of is Emma Chamberlain. Mm-hmm. Around the time that Emma Chamberlain started posting videos, it was the YouTube era where everything was saturated. Videos were super curated. Yeah. Like, you know, all those OG YouTubers like Alicia Marie, Laura DIY.
Oh yeah, saturation.
Yeah. Their saturation was up like 200 degrees.
And they were super like fake, put together artificial videos.
Exactly. They wanted views, obviously, as we all do. And they wanted, you know, to keep up with the trends. And all the videos that were basically being done in that era was like 10 things to do after school, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so
healthy snacks for your lunch.
Snack ideas.
Pool party, slumber party ideas. Literally. In summer.
And like totally boys versus girls.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So that was that era when Emma Chamberlain started posting.
Yeah.
Her videos were complete polar opposite of what was the trend going on.
Yeah.
Her thumbnails weren't saturated. Her videos weren't saturated.
Yeah.
It was just normal videos. And she did like a funny editing style.
Yeah.
Which was out of the norm.
Yeah.
Like nobody was doing that.
Everybody else was so serious. Yeah.
Everybody was serious, bubbly. She created that. And then look what happened to her.
No, honestly, she is like queen of like YouTuber to celebrity. Like, and like did her own thing and everybody just loved her. And then everyone tried to copy her. 100%.
And then once the saturation era came down, the Emma Chamberlain era rose up, and
Yep.
guess what? She made a pendulum, everybody.
Oh yeah, she's swinging that shit.
She's swinging that shit, and a lot of people are still on it.
Yeah.
So you could still have success when you're under somebody else's pendulum. Even just like doing a vlog, you're kind of under somebody else's pendulum,
Yeah.
because vlogs are all over YouTube. Like,
Yeah.
it's not an original idea.
Yeah.
So ever since I started YouTube, I would say I have been under somebody else's pendulum.
Yeah.
Most people are.
Yeah.
And my goal is to have my own.
Boom.
Mic drop. That's
Mic-
it, baby.
Pendulum incoming. New one.
Incoming, girl.
No, that's really, I like that concept. That's really cool. What's the
Mhm.
book called?
I need to ask him.
No, I'm curious about it. You
Mhm.
should. Can you send me like a picture of the book later?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a new book. I'm almost finished mine.
I will show
Because,
you.
like we've said, one of our goals is to get back into reading. Really read.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's funny how, like, reading can, like, really open up your, like,
Really just
your
like
perspective.
sparks
And
ideas and motivation.
exactly. And I didn't even read it, but look at that, what that effect is having on me, because he told me about it.
Yeah.
So
How it affected him, and then it affected you, and
Mhm.
now it's affecting me.
now it's
And now it's
affecting me.
affecting you.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's affecting you guys. Pendulum.
I love that I keep calling it a pendulum too. It's now it's a pendulum.
Well, you know what? It's
Pendulum
new-
doesn't exist
It's a
anymore.
Michaela dictionary. I'm telling you, it's contagious.
It's actually really funny. I feel like somebody needs to go through all of our videos at some point and write a Michaela dictionary, because she like literally comes up with her own words and sayings, and it's so funny. And you do it every single video. There's at least one thing that you come up with that's so funny.
There needs to be like a montage of me, and it's just like somebody makes a YouTube video
Yeah.
of the Michaela dictionary, and it's just like a montage of all the words, the great, amazing words that I said.
Actually, there was one video that someone commented on and said, whatever you said, you made up a random something. And whatever you were saying was like swearing in their language. And they were like, it was so funny. Like you were literally
Really?
saying a curse word in my language.
Wait,
and they were like,
stop.
I kept watching it because it was so funny.
Wait, I didn't see that. That is hilarious.
Yeah. Like not you swearing
I
in
mean,
another language and not knowing.
I'm just that fabulous. What can I say?
You're so silly.
Yeah, I'm just so smart and silly.
Smart and silly. We also wanted to mention some of our goals that we had set before in the year that we've continued on, but also some things that like haven't been working for us, or like goals that kind of flops, like haven't really done that. And to start, I feel like it's kind of obvious, but like the reading one that I said before, I fully fell out of rating.
Right.
Reading, it's like that. It's like the beginning of the year motivation where you're like, yeah, I'm on it. It's New Year, and then yeah, you fall off, and I kind of did fall off with that. I also fell off with, like I said, the content posting. I was like, haven't been doing as much as I wanted to. I feel like there's been a few things, like nothing too drastic, but there's like a bunch of little things that I'm like, yeah, that. But I mean, it's so normal to like fall off with goals. Like it's really hard to stay consistent with things like that. A whole year, and if you do, like that's really impressive.
A year's a long time.
Yeah.
That's why it's important to do like a midway check through.
Yeah.
So you can like reassess things.
Yeah,
'cause
absolutely.
A year's a long time.
Yeah. What for you, like, have you kind of fallen out with, or like hasn't
Been
been an achievable goal as of right now?
So one of my goals at the beginning of the year was to not snooze my alarm. I'm like, girl, you need to just get out of bed. Like, stop with the snooze. You're just delaying it. And yeah, I've been snoozing ever since. So
yeah, I feel like that's such an unattainable goal, because
I
it's like
know.
sometimes your body, you just need to. And
I
it's like, okay,
know.
I know that was a goal, but it's like, hey, how do I physically feel today? And it's
Yeah.
like, if I can't, like, and
Yeah.
you shouldn't feel bad about it, even though it's hard, because like I will make myself feel bad about it when I
Yeah.
do things like that, because that was also one of my goals for the year, is like keep
Yeah.
it consistent.
like morning
Yeah.
schedule where you're waking up.
Yeah,
and-
pretty much. I actually, like, literally today, I don't know why, like, I guess in the last couple days I've also felt re-inspired for the season.
Yeah.
I went into like my health app and like changed my sleep schedule, and I was like, okay, I'm changing my sleep schedule.
'Kay.
Like, it needs to happen. So
Yeah.
that's
So
another one of
we
my
want to
goals.
hear what's your new sleep schedule.
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying. I think I'm gonna try and just do 11 to 7. I always am like, oh, 8 hours is good, even though like reality, as like a woman, you're supposed to have like more than 8 hours.
Yeah, I've heard.
But I just don't think I'm gonna be able to get myself to bed earlier than 11 most days. So I'm like, okay, 11 to 7 is good, and if I happen to sleep until like 7:30, that's still fine. I just want to be like out of my bed before 8 a.m.
Yeah.
or by 8 a.m. latest.
yeah.
Because right now it's like by like 8:39. So
I swear, like, waking up at a specific time has to be like one of the world's most written down goal
yeah,
that it's like hasn't been achieved.
yeah.
Because it's hard. Like, I don't know what it is, but I've always said like there's got to be something wrong with me, like in the sleep. We're sleepy girls, because I have such a hard time. Like, no matter what time I wake up, it's hard to get up for me.
It is.
And actually, somebody commented on my video and they were like, "Girl, you need to get your levels checked, because that could be something like wrong."
That's true. It could be like iron levels.
Yeah.
I feel like getting like your hormones checked is also like just a good idea.
Yeah. Actually, that kind of segues into the next thing I wanted to say was one of my goals this year was to get like blood work done.
Yeah.
Because
me too. I told you.
I know you had that goal too.
Yeah.
And I wrote it down and I'm like, girl, okay, you need to just go get checked out because there's a couple things where I'm iffy about it. And I'm like, should probably get this checked out. But anything revolving around the doctor, I am a procrastinator. It is so bad. I'll have to do something and I just want to put it off because the doctor also really scares me.
Mm-hmm.
Anything to do with it. So it's like me going is like a big girl step.
No, it's very adults. I kind of hate doing it. I wish my mom would still make like all my appointments.
Yeah.
It just feels easier because then they do it and you're like, okay, well, I guess I have to go. Like the appointment's booked. Versus like when you have to do it yourself and book it, you're like, oh,
yeah,
I actually have to do that and then I have to go.
Yeah, no, it's scary.
That's like me with all my dentist appointments. Like or I'll do things and I'll be like, can my mom like be around while I do it? Like,
can I bring
hello?
my mommy?
Like that's why like every time I've gone to the dentist, my mom comes with me every time. I haven't gone by myself yet.
Oh, that's so cute.
But I also was taking like medication before that made me slightly drowsy, so I
Yeah.
literally couldn't drive myself.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that works for me. I'm like, I just take it every appointment now, so she has to drive
Oh,
me.
that's so cute. I love that.
I know. I don't like doing appointments like that by myself.
I know. I'm always like,
It does make me feel like so mature and
yeah,
like, responsible when
Yeah.
I do it by myself, but I
Yeah.
prefer not to.
No, 100%. Even like me having to go get like my ears cleaned out because like I've like I am a waxy gal and I need to get my ears cleaned like every, I don't know, 6 months to a year. And even me having to go into that appointment, I don't go into it until like I can't hear anymore.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I guess I have to go. And then
Yeah.
if I always try to get somebody to come with me because again, it just, doctors scare me.
Yeah.
And so one of the most recent times I did it, I went alone and I'm like, I felt like I like climbed Mount Everest.
Yeah. No, you really feel like you completed a huge task after.
No,
Which it does feel rewarding though.
Yeah, it
Even
does.
though you'd rather go with someone. But
Yeah, it does.
gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Exactly. You got to be a grown up. I mean, you know, we're in our mid-20s. We got to do some adulting.
I guess at some point.
I guess so.
That reminds me, actually, I need to just write down in my notes quickly so I don't forget that I need to make a doctor's appointment, actually.
Me too, girl.
But I still don't have a freaking doctor. See, that's the thing. I could be looking for a doctor, but I told my mom to look for a doctor. So,
See, I really don't like my doctor right now because we had to get a new one because our old doctor retired.
yeah, mine
And,
did too. They closed their practice. So I was
yeah.
like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
me too. And I'm like, ugh. So my mom found us a new doctor. She did the dirty work.
Yeah.
And yeah, no offense, but she's not the best and she doesn't give a shit about what you have going on.
Yeah.
Like she does not care and she wants
I feel like most doctors
No.
just don't.
literally she wants to do the bare minimum. She doesn't even, she hung up on me.
Oh.
Full out hung up on me. I was in the middle of telling her something that was actually a concern to me and I needed to get an appointment booked with like a specialist. And she literally was like, no, you're good, or said something like that and hung up on me.
Oh my God.
I actually was taken back. I was like, did that just happen?
You're like, okay, now she's straight up disrespecting me.
No, seriously. And it's like, I don't know if it's easy to like get a new doctor. Like, I don't know what
It's not.
Yeah, there you go.
We have such a lack of doctors. Literally in the local lower mainland, like anywhere I've looked, a walk-in clinic literally does not exist anymore. You can't go to a walk-in clinic because there are so many doctors taken up already. Like there's no doctors that just, because back when I was younger, we just went to walk-in clinics if you had a cold. Like there was like 2 in my neighborhood. Like you just be like, oh, was sick. I used to have I used to have like wart on my foot that you have to go and get like burnt off pretty much. And I would just like walk in there and go do that. Like it was no biggie. I didn't go to my family doctor for that. And now when I was sick a couple weeks ago and felt like I was literally dying, called every place that said they're a walk-in clinic in the whole BC pretty much.
Yeah.
All of them were like, nope, we're not a walk-in clinic anymore. Nope.
Oh my god.
Went to one place that said they were, put my name on the wait list, got there, and then they're like, yeah, no, you can try again next week. And I'm
Oh
like,
my
I'm
gosh.
literally dying today. I don't need.
No.
Next week isn't going to work. So, yeah, it's tough because there's no walk-in clinics because obviously we don't have that many doctors. So everybody is booked up. Everybody is
And
filled.
don't even get me started if you want to see some sort of specialist.
Oh my gosh, no, it literally like takes a year.
No, it's actually like the lineup for that is insane.
Right.
It's kind of concerning.
Even if you need a transplant of any kind, like if you need a kidney transplant, if you're not in dire need, like you need one, but you're not
Like dying. Well,
Yeah,
you are in a way, but
well, you are, but
Yeah.
like you're on a wait list. Like my uncle had to get a kidney transplant and they literally have to wait for people to die to get their transplant. Unless you have someone who is donating their organ to you, you're in like a huge lineup, like waiting for people to die pretty much.
oh my god, that's actually insane.
I know. So like my uncle did end up getting his rush because, well, he had to have 2, but his second one, since it was a second transplant, they rushed it because that was like more important, so like he got to do it quick. But before, they were like, if you would be on the list for like a few years.
That's insane.
I mean, that does make sense. Obviously a lot of people need them, so like you literally have to wait for people to want to give up their organs, but just in general and everything, like there's just so much waits for everything.
It's like, yes, we have free healthcare in Canada, but at the same time, it's like I don't even feel like I get to take advantage of it, because every single time I go to see my doctor, or every single time I go to see a specialist, it doesn't even happen, because they just, like, my doctor just literally won't get any further than a phone call, and then once I want to sign up for a specialist, I have to wait like 2 years. So
yeah, pretty much.
It's like, thanks for the free healthcare, Canada, but at the same time, it's not much help. So
no, it's also nice though when you're like done an appointment, you're like, hey, bye. Like I've never even thought of being like, oh, what's it gonna cost? Like,
yeah, that's true.
You're like, that's it, right?
I mean, yeah, at least like if you're in the States or somewhere that doesn't have free healthcare, you could purchase insurance. So I mean, it's still something you have to pay, but
some people literally have to pay $100K to have a baby in the States.
Oh, I saw that. Without insurance,
insane.
Right?
If you don't have insurance,
you're
literally paying $100K to have a baby.
Okay, yeah, that's actually insane.
Hell no, like, but that's crazy.
I mean, if Canada's taking,
the only thing we have to pay here is for ambulances. You do have to pay for an ambulance.
How much is an ambulance?
I don't know. I think it's like a couple $100.
Oh, that's
maybe like $200 or $300.
Okay,
4.
That's interesting. Well, hopefully we never need that. So
yeah, no. But if you just drive yourself there, you're good. Free. Yeah. So yeah, that was one of my goals too. Is still to like get my blood work done.
Yeah.
And I haven't done it yet. And I was saying to my mom like just a couple weeks ago, I was like, it's just hard because I haven't had a need to book it, so it just makes me not want to book it.
Yeah, like putting it off.
Yeah, like put it off, even though I'm like, I would actually much rather like be able to do it just kind of out of my leisure, be like, okay, I know I should do. So it's kind of like goes both ways, because it's like, yeah, I would love to like not be stressed about it, like have time to whatever and be like, okay, here's my appointment, blah blah blah. But since I haven't done that, it's like, okay, well, I don't want to, even though I should, because do I want to wait until I'm like super sick and literally have to do it and I'm like rushed to do it and then it's like in a stressful situation? No. But yeah, same. I want to get it done, but I'm a scaredy cat. I'm a little scaredy kitty.
That kind of leads, I'm sorry, I keep like rambling on with my points, but before I forget, that does lead into my next point. Yes. Because I wrote down all my goals to stop my bitch ass procrastination. Yeah. But guess what?
That's just genetic.
Literally genetic, girl. Like I have written that down as a goal for the past probably like 5 years. Mm-hmm. She persists within me. Like procrastination, I'm telling you, she will be the death of me.
Just accept it at this point.
I honestly think I have to accept it, because it's a part of myself. Yep. And it does nip me in the butt 24/7, because I'm like, I should have not procrastinated this and done this earlier.
But do you work better under pressure?
100%.
Okay. So like there's a little bit of a
plus, but at the same time, I work better under pressure, but I hate working under pressure.
Yeah, but you're like mad at yourself for doing it.
Literally.
Like, you'll get it done, but you wish you didn't do that.
It's seriously this endless cycle where I won't do something until it has to be done. It's like the same thing with getting, like you were just saying, like blood work. It's like there's not something necessarily that's like piercing wrong with you right now, so you don't have like a rush to get it, but your body will probably thank you if you do it earlier, right? Yeah. And it's like that's just the procrastination in us, that it prevents us from doing things,
pretty much.
Yeah, no, I need to get on top of my shit and just actually do things like in advance, so that I don't have to rush or stress. And even though like we said, like I do work better under pressure, it's not worth like the stress of it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel the same way, because I'm also like that. So agreed. I don't think there's anything else like specifically that I can think of that's like, besides like the ones I've already said. They're all kind of like minor things, but it's like things that are kind of obvious to me. Like I know I'm not doing it, but it's still a goal to continue to do it for the next year. But yeah, just stay in check. And I feel like I've been consistent with most things. Other like little things that I put whatever on my list. Like I'm still somewhat doing all of my goals. It's just maybe not as consistent as I'd like, but I mean, hopefully this next half of the year I can kind of get back into it again. I know it's easier to do those things when the weather's nicer. Like I said, it's easy when you first start in the year and then the weather is like bad and gloomy and then you kind of fall out of it and then like you'll get back into it and then you fall out. It happens, but that's life. That's life. Can't stay that consistent with stuff 24/7 all the time. That's a lot.
Honestly, that you have to be aware of like your limits as a person and like what's going to burn you out, and like have a good balance between that. I think we're both balanced people, and as long as like we're finding that good medium ground, I think it's the best case scenario, because I really don't think it's like that beneficial in most cases to be on either one side or the other side.
I agree.
I think it's just the best always to be balanced I guess it does depend like the type of person you are, but I feel like for most cases it's like being balanced is honestly key.
Yeah. Being an extremist is gonna be tough long term for sure.
Yes, like it's gonna put some strain on the brain, honey.
Honey. Are you still watching Vanderpump?
Okay, I haven't watched it for like so long, but I just put on an episode the other day.
Yeah.
And I'm still finishing season 7 reunion.
Oh, okay.
Like the last part of the reunion.
It makes me laugh because last time we talked about Vanderpump, someone commented on the episode and they're like, Talia, you need to stop spoiling it for Michaela. And I was like, I swear she tells me to.
Yeah, don't worry, she's not spoiling anything. And if she does, I kind of like spoilers anyways.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was like, she literally tells me to spoil it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, and the show's been out for years, okay?
Yeah.
Like, you should have found out by now.
One thing I don't like being spoiled though, because it just I feel like defeats the purpose of watching it.
A new movie?
Is The Bachelor.
Oh, The Bachelor, yeah. That yeah. No, if that's spoiled, I'm like,
because what's the point of watching him go through all these girls if you already know who he or she or whatever is gonna pick?
True, that is kind of a piss off.
So it's like that's the one show that nobody spoiled that for me.
Yeah, no. You know what's actually really funny, guys? The last season of The Bachelor with Joey. Mm-hmm. I watched all the way up until the Women Tell All, and I haven't watched a single episode since, and that was like 8 months ago. And I have no clue what happened. Never seen it on social media.
Wait,
I have no clue who he ended up with. I went to the women, so pretty much all there was left was Fantasy Suites and the end. Literally the final 3 to whatever happens. Didn't watch it. I watched the whole show up until then. Literally, like, spoil it in the comments below because I don't even care at this point. Like, I don't even want to watch it anymore because it's been so long.
Do you even know if he got engaged?
I don't know. I kind of think he didn't because I haven't like seen it anywhere and it looks dramatic. I'm saying it as if it hasn't been out for months, but what I recall is that they were showing him like crying at the altar and being like, I can't believe it went this way.
Oh, maybe he didn't get engaged.
So I kind of think he didn't, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't really think he ended up with anyone, but I don't know. Maybe I should just freaking finish it.
That's funny because I watched the last like full season of The Bachelor that I watched was a Golden Bachelor.
Oh yeah.
That one
I never watched that, but I wish I should watch it.
I mean, you still could go back.
Yeah, I should watch
that was pretty cute. So I watched that through.
Yeah.
And then the next season was like the Joey season.
Yeah.
And I watched like 3 episodes of it and I just forgot about it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was like, oh, it's probably going to get spoiled for me on social media because that season got so much hype around it. Like
it was good.
I
liked it.
I mean, I only watched 3 episodes. Usually like I'm an avid Bachelor watcher. Like we'd have Bachelor nights where like we would all watch it. But I haven't, like, I don't know. It kind of fell off, I guess. And I did watch the first 3 episodes. But like to your point, I was thinking to myself and I'm like, how has this not gone spoiled for me already?
No, right?
Like I fully could watch it and I would have no idea.
I just like, and when it was going on, I saw spoilers on TikTok like at the time being, but I'm like, how come I never saw it? It's probably because my phone listens and it knows I didn't finish it yet.
Oh my God.
It hasn't spoiled it.
Creepy.
Yeah, I think it's also like, I love Bachelor in Paradise. Like when everyone's there, I think that's my favorite of the shows. And they haven't done one so far this year.
Yeah.
And I don't even think there's like scheduled to air yet. I don't think they're doing one until later in the year. So I'm kind of like, well, that's been lame. Like it's been a long wait since it ended. Normally like the Paradise starts like pretty soon after, and it hasn't. So that's why I've kind of fallen off out of my Bachelor moment.
If you like Bachelor in Paradise, oh, I'm telling you, you will love Love Island.
I know. I feel like I should watch it.
Girl,
you keep saying that.
No.
Wait, okay, where should I start from and what version of Love Island? Because there's a million.
Okay, you need to watch the Love Island UK.
Yeah.
You need to start with that one.
Yeah.
Depending on what is on, because you could get it on Hey You.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it's on, I think it's also on Crave if I'm not mistaken. Let me know, like, if you get a subscription to either, like, whatever you can find it on. Let me know which season is, like, the oldest.
Yeah.
And then I'll let you know what to watch. Because a really good season to start is season 5.
Oh, okay.
Because that was Molly May's season.
So don't start from the beginning.
No,
you don't need to.
Trust me, don't start from the beginning.
Okay.
I've honestly never watched the beginning because it's hard to find. Like a lot of the, like on Hey You, I think they have it started from season 7 now. But it used to be like start from season 4.
Yeah.
But then they just delete the seasons as it gets more.
How many seasons are there? Like 15?
No, it's not that much. I think it's like, I want to say 10 now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
so
11.
5 to 10. So like that's not bad. I could watch that.
But trust me, like there is some golden seasons out there. If they don't have season 5, you have to watch the season with Davide and Ekin-Su. And I will.
The names.
No, girl.
Crazy.
It is cool. It is a
Wait, so is Love
season.
Island just like one of those dating shows that's like everyone goes to the island and like tries to date each other?
It's basically like,
and there's like guys and gals all there.
Think about Bachelor in Paradise, but on steroids.
Oh, okay.
So much better. Like you have no idea how much better it is.
Okay, now I need to try it.
Have you ever heard of like Casa Amor?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
That is the most interesting part of the season, and that really just
I literally just wrote down Love Island, so
stirs
that
the
way I
pot.
remember.
Okay, good. No, like I actually
I'll start it tonight.
can't believe that you have never watched it before, because it's one of those shows where like you watch like the first 2 episodes and it's like you need to get into it,
Yeah.
but like once you break that
You're
boundary
hooked.
and you're into it, that will be on your TV 24/7.
I love it.
And their
Okay, I'm
accents,
excited.
you will pick up on them.
Oh, good. I
Yeah.
can tell you have already.
Oh, I have, girl.
I love it. That's so good. Well, I think that was really honestly all we had to say. Because then we just started
Yeah.
talking about random stuff. So that's when you know our brain cells are leaving the chat.
That's when you know it's over.
Yeah, the motivating talks is fading out. God, it's so nice to have it be like 4:00 and it's so sunny out.
I know. That's like my favorite thing about the summer.
It's
is,
so
like, the
good.
long
When I think about
days.
how it's literally dark at like 3 p.m. in the winter, that God, oh, that makes me want to cry.
It makes me want to gurgle and gag.
gurgle and gag. Makes me want to gurgle.
Makes me want to gurgle and gag. Gag.
Hope that everyone is, reassessing before summer. Like, we encourage you to do a little, we've hit the 6 months.
Mid-year reset.
Mid-year recess.
Recess. Everybody, actually, we
Stop.
should bring back recess, y'all. I'm down for
mid-year
that.
reset, recap.
Do something to like elevate your vibe, to clear out stagnant energy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this is kind of the time of the year where I honestly feel like things are picking up again and it's like a new start.
Yeah.
So make sure you're like capitalizing on that and reassessing things, clearing out stagnant energy, etc. And I feel like it's really worth doing.
Agreed. Well, thank you guys for tuning into episode 11. Hope you enjoyed that. And
Yeah.
hope everyone had a great day. And enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your morning, the rest of your week. And you know the drill. Back every Monday. Next week I'll have fabulous, flowing, long, fresh trimmed blonde hair.
She's gonna be a new girl
I'm
next
really
week.
hyping this up, guys. I'm like genuinely the little things in life, like getting my hair done. I'm so excited.
I'm just imagining you like in like a Pantene commercial, like sitting here and your hair's like blowing in the
It's
wind.
like blowing. I'm like, we literally set up a fan for me to sit here and be all dramatic.
Everybody's in the comments like, who is that? Where did she
Like,
come from?
Why, like, paid actor was the wind
They're
is
like,
a paid actor.
where did Talia go?
Yeah, this
who is
isn't
she?
Talia. This is Talia.
It's Talia.
Talia. Oh my god.
Anyways, guys, thank you again so much for watching. We love you, and we will see you in the next episode. Don't forget, as always, to like, comment, subscribe, follow the podcast on all the platforms. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will catch you here next week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.